welcome to
Grab life by the horns.
Hello and welcome today with another episode of Grab Life by the Horns. Today we have the wonderful Dr. Tanya Hacker with us. Very welcome to our new episode of Grab Life by the Horns, Tanya.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. And the reason why you are here is basically your personal story. You have a lot of things in your life achieved, like for example, like being a president with Lidl or the CEO of Aldi. And we just briefly talked about your current journey. And I just said to you, like, I wish I would have a step-by-step to-do list from you, like what you have done in order to copy and paste. And I'm sure a lot of women who see your resume would love to know how you did it, like how everything began. And was it a plan that you are this successful life that you're having right now, or it just somehow happened? In quotation marks.
Yeah, I think very honestly, you both things. Yeah, the first thing is that I had in my mind, I would be very successful in the future. Yeah, and this was also the reason I studied in Vienna. Yeah, and after this one, I worked as an area sales manager for Hofer in Austria. And then I worked a lot, and every day I made a strategy, what can I achieve in the future? And then I had a great opportunity, to be a buying director for Switzerland, in the purchasing department there. And so I was very happy, to have a great experience, to go to another country, and to make the next step in the company. So, and then I moved to Switzerland, and it was great, but I worked more than any other person, to be more successful, and the reason why I made this one was also I had a lot of fun, and for me, the job, and also the job is also my hobby, and so it was very easy for me to combine everything, and I worked as an owner in the company, and so I had the next step as a buying director for the whole Hofer group for 6 countries. And it was really great to learn and to make everything, the strategy, the marketing, product development, and negotiation and everything, And then I was around 30 years old, And then I was thinking, okay, what could be the next step, and then I moved to Lidl International, and here I was responsible as a purchasing director international for 22 countries. And in this time, I opened 7 countries for Lidl. Then I was responsible for 29 countries. Here I had the responsibility for all of the countries, for the marketing, for negotiation, for the strategy, for the purchasing, for everything, And this was really a good opportunity to learn for the future. And so I was prepared every time for the next step. And this is the reason why, if you are moving to the next step, you need a lot of expertise, from the past, to be ready for the next step in the future.
This is like I could listen the whole time. You could tell me your whole life story, and I could listen like really excited. What, like, the question would come to my mind right now when you're telling this aloud. I saw a lot of, I don't want to say red flags, but signs that I'm seeing right now with young entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs. They are just starting their business right now, trying to be successful with their online business and starting the business. They approach a totally different business style. And your style is really, I would say, old school, because this is what I learned as well. So what do you think about people who just start their business now or want to start an online business, what they really have to focus on, and how important are these old school skills, what you just mentioned as well, still today? Because I think there's a huge difference, like how people do business today and want to, be successful today. Is everything necessary what we learned like years ago, decades ago, or what is your opinion on that?
Mm-hmm. It's also a mix, yeah. Because now we have the generation Y and Z, yeah, and they have more the focus on the lifestyle, yeah, on the work-life balance, and this is really great to have this also, yeah. If you combine this one in a new company, yeah, and when you are an owner, yeah, with your own company, with a startup, yeah, and you can really do this one, yeah, that you grow with your company and have also the work-life balance, yeah, it's great. Yeah, I say it very honest to you, it's really great, yeah. In my mind, yeah, as a starter, if you are also a first mover, yeah, in a business, yeah, then you have to work really hard, yeah, that you can focus on the growth of your company, yeah, and so then it's sometimes very difficult, yeah, to have much more flexibility, yeah, on your time, yeah. And I see this one also in my working days, yeah. I work 7 days per week, yeah, and sometimes I try only to work from Monday to Friday, but then I have another idea on Saturday, then I have another idea on Sunday, yeah, and then I make a concept, yeah, and so I take the Saturday and the Sundays for new strategies, yeah, and this is the reason why I work then 7 days per week, yeah. But I think for the young generation and for the people, yeah, if you can combine both, yeah, it's better, yeah. But normally, if your work is also your hobby, yeah, then the work is not really the work, yeah, and so you can combine everything, yeah. But we have so many competitors on the market. Yeah, there are so many companies who have the same products or the same services or whatever. Yeah, and so if you want to be the best on the market, if you want to be the first mover, if you want to have the new trends and everything, yeah, then you have really to work a lot, or you have people, they make your work, yeah. But normally as a startup, yeah, or as an owner, normally you have the good ideas, yeah, and you have to make the strategy for your own company. Or if you're an employee, yeah, and if you're in the C-level, yeah, then you have always to do the strategy for the next years. Yeah, it's always up to you in a person. Yeah, sometimes you have also the teamwork. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I have also in my for the Premium Leaders Club, yeah, I have also my business partners. Yeah, but also to make the strategy, the focus for the next 5 to 10 years. Yeah, you have to make it by your own.
I totally agree. And you just spoke about the Premium Leaders Club. But before we talk about this, which is very interesting as well, and I was really impressed by this concept, I would ask you about your new company, what you started and launched in Dubai, right? And so you take all your expertise, what you have from the past, and put it there to help entrepreneurs in the retail. So tell us a little bit about that and what an entrepreneur can expect from you by hiring you.
Yeah, it's very easy and simple, yeah. Because after my way at Lidl, I was in my last position. I was vice president in the purchasing department, and then I was also the managing director for Aldi in Germany. And so I have 18 years experience in the retail area, and so now I make the consultation for retailers other consulting agencies, private equity companies, and companies where I make the strategy for them all over the world. Yeah, and so I can combine everything. Yeah, I have learned the last 18 years. Yeah, and I'm also in two companies. I'm board of the member, and normally the people are coming to meet. Yeah, about my network. And sometimes there are always the same questions. Yeah. To understand more the retail area, more the supermarkets, more the discounters, yeah, and to have the best strategy. And if the people want to be better on the market, or they want to have the perfect product or the perfect strategy, yeah, or they want to be the first mover into a market, then they come to me and to my retail experts group, yeah, and then I make the consultation to the company.
Are there any conditions they have to or criteria they have to fulfill in order to work with you, like the size of the company or turnover?
No, it doesn't matter. I have smaller companies, but I have also my biggest company has around 800 million euro turnover. Yeah, it doesn't matter because I can make the consultation for startups. I can also make the consultation for very huge companies all over the world. Yeah.
This is amazing. What is the most important thing that you learned in your career so far? What you like? What helps you as well to run your own business, to be successful with your own business right now as well?
Now, the first thing, you really need the mindset for this one. Yeah, it really depends if you want to stay as an employee in a company, yeah, or you want to be your own boss, yeah, and if you want to have your own company, yeah. So we have two things, and both of them are really great, yeah. You have other advantages and disadvantages. Nothing is better, yeah, in these two cases, yeah. But as a owner from a company, yeah, you need really to have the right mindset, and you need really, yeah, really more energy, yeah, to grow and to build up your own business, yeah. Could be in one market, could be in different markets, yeah. You need every year a new strategy, yeah, and you need and you also need a good team, yeah. It's always a teamwork, yeah. And sometimes you need, or yeah, in my experience, you need also the background from your family, yeah. But this is also in two cases: if you're an employee, or if you're starting your own business, yeah. The background of the family, it's always very important, and always very helpful, also from the partner side.
That's true. I agree with this. And what made you make the decision that you are leaving as an employee and starting your own business? When was the point, and what was the reason to make this decision?
Yeah, it was 1 month before my 40th birthday was, and so I was thinking, okay, I'm 40 years, yeah. Is this the right way to work in a company? Or should I change anything? Yeah, everything in my life, yeah. And I built up my own business, yeah. And so the decision was made, yeah. And it was not very easy for me, yeah, to make the decision.
Can imagine.
But I had the right business partner on my side. Yeah, I met Alexander, and he had a great idea, yeah, to build up a business club in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland, yeah, up to C-level for CEOs, to make business together and for leaders learning. yeah, for the mindset, yeah. And here I was very impressed from this idea, yeah, and I was thinking, okay, it's very cool, yeah. I want to be a part of this company, and so we have the company together, 50% each of us. And this was also the thing I was really impressed there. And he had really a great energy, and there were so many things, yeah, that were in my mind, yeah. And so I was really focused there in my head, yeah, for months. And then I made the decision. I cut it everything, yeah, but I prepared in the meantime everything to start the new business, yeah. And the retail experts group were years later, because I had so many inquiries to make consultation, yeah, but I had this never in my mind that I can make my own consulting agency, yeah. So, and then also for the board of the members, I was asked if I can imagine, yeah, to represent a company as a board of the member. Yeah, and so here was the next step. Yeah, but I was also very focused, yeah, in the workflow. Yeah, I'm I'm visiting so many events. I make also 140 network events, yeah, in the DACH region, yeah. And in these networking events, yeah, there are so many opportunities, yeah, for consultation, to work with all the great people I have in my network. Yeah, there are so many strong people, so many ideas behind, yeah. And every month, yeah, I get the opportunity to work in another company or to build up a company, yeah, because there is so many energy and mindset behind this network, yeah, and this is great, yeah, but I don't have so much time to build up any other companies, yeah. But this is great. That what we have built in the last 3.5 years, yeah, and yeah. So I think it's also the people are not also behind you, the family. They're always the people, your friends, also your business partners, yeah. And it's very helpful with this energy to grow up together.
Is this like you just said, like you get so many like you get required a lot for doing the consultation for them, and do you do this alone, or do you have already a team like who supports you with this consultations?
Yeah, I have also a team.
Mm-hmm.
We are around 8 persons in my company, and so I can split. Yeah, because sometimes it's better. I have also a young employee. Yeah, he's more focused for startups. Yeah, he has a better understanding for the startups. Yeah, but normally we make the first meeting together, and then I know really exactly what the companies are looking for. Yeah, what is the special need? Yeah, what they are focused in this one. Yeah, and then we find out if we can help the company. Yeah, and then we make the agreement, yeah, and then we make the meetings together, and then it starts.
Okay, and are you currently looking for your new team members or for your new staff?
Yes, yeah, if there is anybody interested, yeah, to join our team, yeah, everybody's very welcome, yeah, because we have so many different projects, yeah. They are so interesting all over the world, yeah. But the very important thing is, yeah, that regarding of Corona, yeah, and regarding lockdown and that we had in the past, yeah, all of the companies would like to have the meetings online. Yeah. And so the team are complete free where they are based. Yeah. And this is really an advantage. Yeah. But years ago, if you had a consulting agency, yeah, the consultant had to travel a lot per month. Yeah. And we don't have this anymore. Yeah. Because we make all of them, yeah, all of the meetings, we make it always online. and this is very easy, yeah. We can reducing the costs, yeah. We're also sustainable, yeah, because we don't have to take the airplane, yeah, or whatever, yeah. And so it's very easy, yeah, and nobody has to travel. And we make it with all of the people they want to join, and then we are completely free and we are very fast in our consultation.
Amazing. We make sure that below this video there's all your contact details. So if everybody is interested, then they can contact you all the time for that. That sounds great. You just talked about as well with the first company, like the Premium Leaders Club, what you built, which is this amazing concept, and that you do a lot of networking. So I guess networking is one huge part of your success and one of the key points, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yeah, because I had this. I didn't had a really good network in the past. Yeah, and so I was really impressed. Yeah, about this business idea. Yeah, because I was only a single fighter. Yeah, in the business world. Yeah, I didn't had any network. Yeah. Where you can grow together, where you support each other, yeah. And so this is our main goal, yeah, to make it together, yeah, to support each other, yeah. But we are a business club, we are the leading business community in Germany, Austria, and Switzerland. We will also expand this year to Liechtenstein, to Spain, and also to Dubai. Yeah. And so the members can join any of our network events. Yeah. And on our events, we have around 30 to 40 people. Yeah. And everybody make an introduction around 30 seconds. Yeah. To make an introduction from their own person. And so you know at every event who is joining this event. Yeah. And what he's doing, yeah, with his company. And so it's very easy. And we have also our own app where you see the member list from each country. You can connect with them, you can chat with the person, yeah, and everything else, yeah. And so this is very helpful. We are a mixed business club, we are a mixed community, but we have also a female circle where we support all of the women in our club. Yeah, and this is very important, yeah, because we are not focused only in one group. We have the strongness and the power of all together in every country. Yeah, so we have a regional concept with our chapters. Yeah, and here we have really a strongness. Then we have the power of the whole country, the power of several countries, and also for men and women. Yeah, and this is really great to grow and to support each other.
What are the criteria for somebody who wants to become a member of this Premium Leaders Club?
Yeah, you have to be C-level, yeah, up to CEOs, and you have to work in a company, or you have to be your own company with 10 employees or 1 million euro turnover. These are the criteria to join the club. Yeah, and we have two different memberships, a single membership and a corporate membership. Yeah, and then you can join with this membership to all events in each country. You can also join our app. Yeah, we have different advantages. We have different deals. We have also the business park. Yeah, you see all of our members. Yeah, and you're also the part of the whole community. And so it's very great. And we have also at our events every time we have different keynotes to different topics. For example, artificial intelligence, KI, digitalization, but also some topics regarding mindset. Yeah, for us it's very important to have the leadership learning. Yeah, this year we will also have our new podcasts. Yeah, and also our online masterclasses in different categories. Yeah. for example, financial topics, also for motivation, for teamwork, also for the generation Y and Z, yeah, also different topics, yeah, and then you can really choose as a member where you want to join. Do you want to join online, yeah, and you want to stay at home, yeah, in your pajama, yeah, or you want to go to a network event and want to meet in person, yeah. So we have different topics, yeah, and everybody can choose whatever he wants to have.
I have so many questions in mind. I have no idea what I should ask next because you have a variation of knowledge based on your background and what you're doing. So I can talk with you forever and ask all the questions, but I'm afraid that's maybe a little bit too much, but maybe we can have another part of this podcast. But there's two things what I have in mind as well. Like one things we had this, because you said it again, this generation Y and Z, it's coming up, and this is an issue for a lot of entrepreneurs as well, a lot of business owners, especially when it comes to getting new applicants, new employees. Like, what do you, in your opinion, what do you think, how businesses have to change right now in order to match this generation and to be happy with the new employees? Because there's a lot of things going on right now. They're really challenging for a lot of business owners. Do you have some experience with this?
Yeah, I think the first challenge is that we have a really huge market, yeah, because in the past, yeah, the countries and also the social media platforms, yeah, in the last years we were only acting local. Yeah, now it's very international. Yeah, you see so many topics on the social media platforms. Yeah, you are involved in so many things. Yeah, that we have all over the world. Yeah, and here to find really the perfect business. Yeah, it's very difficult. Yeah, because we have so many competitors and so many competitors also all over the world. Yeah, this is the first thing. The second thing is that many things are changing very fast. Yeah, the market is very fast driven, and also a lot of companies are looking for an investor. Yeah, and so in the last 5 years, I think there were so many startups, so many companies, yeah, and everybody's looking for an investor, yeah, and everybody has a great idea and wants to be the first mover, yeah. So we have really strong competitors in the market in every country, yeah, and every country wants to be a new business hub. Dubai wants to be that they are the new hub, yeah. Also London, yeah. Also in Germany, Munich, for example, yeah. And so you have so many different hubs, but we know that also the Asian people and also in Silicon Valley, yeah, there are so many great people, yeah, and they are starting in a very young age, yeah. I met last week one guy. He is 22 years old, and he is selling his 5th company.
Oh, wow.
22 years, yeah, and it's
Impressive.
growing really fast, yeah, and so the market is really strong, yeah, and sometimes the startups get an investment, yeah, they grow very fast, yeah, but they also fall very quickly, yeah, could also be happen, and so I think, yeah, at this time it's really not so easy to build their own business. Also in Europe we have economy crisis. And so it's also very difficult, yeah. And so it really depends on the country where you want to build up your own business, yeah. And so it's really different how the market is and what are the changes in the market, yeah. But in my mind, I think it's not so easy than it was 10 years before.
Well, I agree. First of all, I agree to that because like it's my feeling, but I have really no evidence to prove it. So it's just a feeling because from my perspective, it's like what I'm missing right now is a lot of commitment from a lot of people. And this for sure that changed. Like for example, if people signing a contract, they are not showing up to the first day of work. I cannot remember that something happened like that when I started looking for a company where I can work with. Like if you signed, like you were really happy that you signed a contract and that you can work there, and you would not miss the first day of your work. So yeah, this work ethic really is changing, and the commitment is changing in my experience, what I have right now. But well, if anybody.
I completely agree with this one, because you have also the people, they are asking, what can you offer as a company and not what can I offer as an employee? This was the question 10 years ago. Now we have it completely different, because we have so many competitors on the market, and the people can choose very easily, and can also switch, in the same way.
Yeah, that's true. What was the worst advice that somebody gave you as a entrepreneur?
Yeah, I would say let it flow. It's not possible to let it flow, because I think you need really a good concept. You need really a good strategy. You have to work on your strategy, because the market is changing very fast, and so it's not possible to let anything flow, in my mind, it doesn't work.
That's a very interesting one. Thank you so much. Is there anything what I missed today that I did not ask, but it's really like it's burning inside you and you want to get it out? Something what you said, well, I want to share this story, this advice, this point to aspire young entrepreneurs, business owners, or employees as well, for their success story.
I think it's important that you make what you want to do. I think this is the best advice, because you have to work in the company or you have to build up your own business, but you have to love this work. And if you don't love the work, you don't can combine work with your work-life balance, and so it's very important to combine these two things, if you would like to be very successful.
Thank you so much. Yeah, thank you so much. I totally agree with this one. And there's I got already as well from my coach the same advice. And this is something like a lot of good people, a lot of successful people are telling this, because it's like if you want to achieve so much, and you said it already in the beginning, like you have to spend a lot of hours with what you do in order to be successful. And if you don't love it, then you will burn out. If you love what you do, you will not have the feeling of being burnt out.
Right. Yeah.
So I'm happy to hear this. I agree with all of what you said today.
Perfect.
And I have from different sources, and it's everything, like especially when you listen to the podcast as from the other ones, like there's a lot of similarities with success stories. So it's really impressive to hear about your success story as well. And thank you so much for taking this time. And it's really an incredible story. And I will keep my questions now for me, what I have now, and hope that we have another chance that I can ask more in detail, more specific one with each of them. Thank you so much, Tanya.
Thank you very much. You're very welcome.
Do you want to get paid? Introducing Legacy Builders Global, where everybody gets paid. We don't create investors. We create legacy builders. Legacy Builders Global. Visit us at www.legacybuildersglobal.com.